Welcome to the Six Memevitational. And you know what the best part is about this show? I can start off by saying we can get away with the bullshit that we normally don't on official shows. We can swear, we can meme, of course. We're not going to go over the top and kill the whole point of it. But either way, this is going to be one hell of a fun-packed day. I am here with Avatar Ang himself in Mr. Jack Fresh Allen. Buddy, you're not allowed to coach teams anymore, it feels like, or analyse for them. Now you're starting to join me on the casting desk. What's that all about?
Well, once you can't play, you coach. Once you can't coach, you cast. That's how it works, isn't it, Des?
That is true, and if you don't even want to even try and embarrass yourself with those things, you just cast from the off, and it seems to be going okay so far. But we've got one hell of an event to get into, as you saw from that nice little introduction, including our little inclusion of Fuck, Marry, Kill. Best videos ever, by the way. Fair play to Gio for putting those together. We've got 10 teams to really war things out today, and of course, if you forgot what this is all about, this event is intended to be the spiritual replacement, temporary replacement until the actual official event comes around for the Six Invitational. And of course, it's all for charity too. If you do !donate in chat, you will see that we are doing this to try and raise money for the COVID-19 impact response for direct relief, because ultimately COVID is what took the Six Invitational away from us. So fuck COVID, let's raise some money and help get this over a little bit quicker so SI can return in good form. Sounds pretty good to me. And of course, throughout the day, we have a lot of goodies to be given away. We've got things like chibis, we've got alpha pack codes, we've got some real spicy stuff coming up tomorrow for you as well. But we'll go through that in a little while. First, let's take a quick look at the teams, of course, and what the brackets look like for this event. I know that we've got two groups of 5 today. Tomorrow then goes through to being our playoffs, which is the other big key thing to lead into. We'll be looking forward to how that plays out tomorrow. 2 semi-finals, they'll be kicking off tomorrow about midday GMT CET. I'm not going to lie, I don't remember the times. It's not my job to remember those entirely during a broadcast like this. But we'll then go into our grand final, which will then lead into Ubisoft's official panel and community matches, where they'll talk about what's coming in the next 12 months. Really looking forward to that. I'm sure we all are. So how about we do, Fresh, a code to kick the day off? We'll get things started right, because I know we've got about 20 codes to give away, and in each of these, there are 15 alpha pack codes. Now, Jacob, don't show it yet. What you guys need to do is go to a separate tab, rainbow6.com/redeem. I'll give you 5 to 10 seconds to get that open.
We're going to
show it on stream. This is going to be a rat race. And if you get it, please screenshot it. Go hashtag 6Memevitational on Twitter. We want to know who got it as well and celebrate that, of course. Huge thank you to Ubisoft for giving these away to us. You ready? You've had your 5 to 10 seconds. Jacob, show the code. Let's go.
Down there.
X6VK, K3LC, C8YM, H6MX. If you get that, you have just won yourself 15 alpha packs. Congratulations. And guess what? We have plenty more coming throughout the day. We have got 14 of the codes to give away today, one in every single map. Now, because I chose to pull this one forward, we aren't going to have one in the first map, but any subsequent maps we're going to use, and any that are left over we'll then use tomorrow in the grand final. So you've definitely got that to be looking forward to as well. And sorry, there is no hashtag drop, sorry, exclamation mark drop, exclamation mark claim in the chat. We're going to be doing these on stream a little bit different for you guys to get soaked into. But Fresh, we have got these groups to take a look at. Let's have a quick look at Group A, see what teams are involved in this one, and we can have a good talk about them. This is the Sad Man group, the EU but not really group, featuring EU Sad Little Man. I'm sure everyone gets the reference for that one. Dukes of Hereford, the UK team. APACing Heat, the APAC team. Dick's Disciples, I love that I get to say Dick in a team name. And Pasha, no biceps, to round things out, of course, the Russian team. What are you thinking of these boys so far, Fresh?
Yeah, this is going to be the group that we cover all day today, and I'm excited. It's got some big personalities, some big people, and some really people who just stink at Siege. So it's going to be a right old mix of games, I think.
Yeah, I love how some have gone super hardcore. Dick's Disciples have got a very memey lineup, whereas others, like You Sad Little Man, got some pretty serious players on there. Let's have a look at each of those in turn, though, starting with You Sad Little Men. And what I love is that every single team has got its own little music intro. Just listen to these when they start playing out. Big Sad. Bible Thump.
Big sad.
That's one of those moments, I think. But the thing that's not sad about this team, Fresh, the quality of the players. It's actually a pretty stacked team overall. Yeah,
it's a very stacked team, and we know that, you know, Feral doesn't miss when he's on Twitter. He probably doesn't miss in the server. This team is stacked.
It absolutely is. And I think there's a few who are looking at it and going, oh, Pengu's on there. Of course they're going to win. And Feral's there too. Those two are good pals, of course.
They have
Probably used to
handicapped
play on
themselves
Secret.
by adding Hap, though. So
Yeah, that was a very strange late addition. It was originally Sewer, and then Hap stepped in, and we've all seen Hap. We know what he's like. He's a caster, and as we said earlier on, if you can't play, you coach. If you can't coach, you cast. Let's take a look at the second team, Dukes of Hereford, the UK team, led by Fraser. I expected far more rainbows and butterflies and unicorns, but didn't see too much of that. But still, I think everyone's looking towards that second player on the team, I think, Fresh.
yeah, I mean, this is a team of it's got a little bit of comp experience with Citizen and Gig, former teammates. Fraser and Snedge are creators, and then the wild card, who are, you know, a lot of people probably watching don't really know, is Ellswood. He'll sing his way through the Memevitational. He'll dance his way through the Memevitational even, and he'll just be yeeting himself into sight at any given opportunity.
It's going to be beautiful. We've also, of course, got APACing Heat, headed up by none other than my duo in Jesco. Bless her. She has rounded up some real mavericks from across the region who are all currently sat at about, I think it's 9:30 p.m. there. They'll be playing well into the early hours of the morning, so they definitely get my unofficial award for being the most committed to the Six Memevitational.
Yeah, and there's a real mix here. We think that the APAC team are going to take it a little bit more seriously than the others, especially with the way they've done their map bans and that kind of stuff. I know Fraser highlighted it. So we'll have to see what happens with these guys and gals.
Indeed we shall. Let's take a look then at Dick's Disciples. Again, I love that I get to call a team that on cast, and their music is also fantastic. Check this out. It's just fucking great. Salty, everyone's resident meme. Modern Aside always did this sound of compilations of the Six Invitational, and R6 Dick, everyone's favorite, I'm pretty sure.
Dick.
What do we call him? It's almost like he has split personality disorder. He has himself, he has the Creepery account as well, and of course everyone's retired favorite mod in Natterbrace as well. And then Fastan also joined in with the gang. Definitely not a team that I think we have super high expectations of, but I'm expecting a lot of laughs from Fresh.
Yeah, they talk a lot of shit on Twitter between most of this team. But can they do it in the server? I'm not so sure, to be honest.
And then going completely the other way, from being more memey and serious, we're going to the Russians, who are very stoic in nature, very serious about winning this one as well. And when they rolled up and said we've got Pasha and Always on the team, I was like, okay. And to be fair, this is Andreezy as well, the analyst for VP, who was like, yeah, can I choose who I get on my side? I was like, yeah, of course you can. He's like, yeah, Pasha and Always. And I was like, okay, these guys are going pretty serious. So it's going to be quite spicy to see how it plays out. And if you, of course, missed what was going on with Group B, that kicks off a little bit later on today. We'll announce when that stream goes live, but let's take a look at those teams as well, Fresh.
Yeah, we've got Princess and her Ponies, Pirates Aces, Sorry Squad, which is the predominantly Canadian lineup, Lycan D's Nuts, which I'm sure we will enjoy saying multiple times on this broadcast. Oh god,
yes.
And Fox A's Naughty List.
Honestly, Lycan D's Nuts. It's like Lycan D's Nuts way. I love it. It's such a good name. I completely forget the people who actually voted for these names, but no, I appreciate every single one of you. Let's go through the princess and her ponies, because it's a pretty fair guess as to who is the princess on this team. Is it Rye? Is it Kix? You guys can decide.
Yeah, do you know this name? I originally thought it was the name for Fraser's team, being Princess and the Ponies, but Fraser wanted that name as well. But yeah, so we've got Riley. It's clear that, you know, her and her team are coming. She wants Pengu's throat in this competition. I don't think she's going to make it out of groups to even get a chance of doing that, though. So we'll see.
I love how apparently she actually asked Pengu. He said it in an interview that we've got on our Twitter page, which is R6 Meme Sports, by the way. And he said in there something to the effect of, she asked if she could be the wildcard pick for my team, and I said no, go and form your own team. And she was in the DMs of Shaiko trying to get him on her team so he could join and beat their living crap out of Pengu. Sadly didn't happen. Maybe next year, heaven knows. But you've got Kix on side, so to me that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Righty, let's take a look at Pirates Aces, the LATAM squad that he has rounded up here. We've got Cameraman on side, we've got Asterix, Lagonis, and Bodega joining as well, and their music. It's a little boogie to that.
Yeah,
I love
cool,
it.
That music.
It's carnival, mate.
Des, did you know that Ace has been learning Portuguese for weeks now in anticipation of playing on this team? But I
learned a little bit.
Yeah, did you?
I think you told me to, yeah. Oh, esto morto. It means like I'm dead or you're dead or something like that. I forget. Basically, I'm just going to scream it every single time Ace tries to take a gunfight and inevitably loses. He loves posting on Twitter about his occasional conquest in ranked when he's streaming, for example, but realistically, we all know this guy doesn't hit shots. That's why he sits on Thermite every single round. So no doubt he'll be sat there on a drone behind Cameraman for the whole day. Very excited to see if he has any impact in these games because his cost is going to be high. He'll be sat in spawn all game on those drones. Sorry, Ace, I love you. I can see you in chat. Know that it's all from the heart, brother. Let's take a look at the next team as well. Stacking up next, we have got the Sorry squad coming out of Canada.
Yeah, so we've got Flynn, Helby, Interra, Fuya, and Jarvis. Helby has been on top of Jess a lot recently. Is that going to be the case come the end of the tournament?
Give him some time and quite possibly. Yeah, I love how the meme that I put out on Twitter earlier was like when they posted their stream links in there, he posted his first, then Jess right after. And he was like, oh, funny, I'm on top of Jess a lot lately. And we were like, hey, good stuff. But hey, Fuya also got to give a shout out to, I'm pretty sure that she's running on like GMT -8 or something. So we have the APAC guys on +11. She's on -8. This is truly a global tournament where some people are getting absolutely screwed with their sleep schedules. So better with them on that front. Next team, though, is going to be Lycan D's Nuts. I love the name so much I can say it all day long. And of course, their song is the best. Just screams miracle. Honestly, if Chowder was to ever get a video about his life, this is the kind of music I would expect to see, along with a massive beefy pickup truck, maybe a shotgun under one arm. I don't know. It just strikes me as the kind of thing you'd do.
Yeah. Big thing to note here, Leon Gibbs is playing for Team NA. Is that a sign of things to come?
Traitor. Absolute traitor.
Eyes.
But I'm pretty sure Jacob, being the lowest ranked player in the tournament at Bronze 2, we've kind of helped the team out a little bit here. We've given them 2 world champions in Rampy and Lycan. A pretty big deal on that front. Let's take a look at Fox's naughty list as well, as I think it was Lonnie put it. Fox's naughty list.
Yeah, so we've got Lonnie, we've got Spoit, we've got Autumn May, we've got Shock, and we've got Royal Penguin. So we have the champion that has the macros, we've got the diamond that has the controller, and we've got the platinum in Lonnie Lightning that has hot pants. They've got it all. This team's got it all.
I love how GS was sat there like, oh, here there's controller player. I'm going to shit all over him or something like that. And I was like, haha, all the controller players were like, yeah, wait until you run into him with a shotgun. You ain't going to walk away alive. I'm really excited to see what Royal Penguin does. We'll be keeping a very close eye on him when these guys play because, hey, bro, controller players, he's in Diamond on PC playing on controller. That gives you a real good idea of just how good he can be. But that's enough of the teams. They are our 10 squads playing today, and these Group B teams that you've just seen will be playing a little bit later on. We're kicking things off with Group A. So let's take a look at our schedule and see what games we're going to be bringing you throughout the day. There will be 7 matches, 7 best of 3s, each of them the first to 4 rounds. The first map, I believe, is Hostage. The second is Secure Area, and the third is Bomb. And all these times are in GMT. So in case you didn't know that, that's +0 on the clock. If you're in CET, just add an hour. It's easy enough, guys. Come on, you've done this 10,000 times. You're used to watching global tournaments, so a lot.
You're saying it's easy, but it's -1 hour from CET.
No, it's a +1 hour for them. GMT 11, add an hour to 12 o'clock is CET time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Mate, honestly, you are meant to be an
Yeah, but
accountant and good with numbers,
they're taking
but
their
you are
time and
terrible with
minusing an hour
time.
to get to this. That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, yeah, well, all right, mate. Just confuse things even more for people. Nice one on that front. Either way, we are ready to get started with the first game. It's APACing Heat versus Dick's Disciples. So let's get them up on screen. And of course, for the longest time, let's not forget that Jess has been hunted down by shit posters on Twitter and tormented for days on end. And now that she's hunted down Dick's Disciples, our resident meme team, this could be an absolute slaughterfest of years of pent-up rage, and I can't wait to see it. Being realistic, though, Fresh here, we just spoke about this roster a little bit. Let's take a look at the APAC roster first and foremost. I think it's pretty fair to say there's a little bit of a skill gap here between these two squads.
Yeah, there definitely is. We've got some very talented players in the APAC roster, and you know, Jess knows her stuff. Raven, Hybrid, Ysera, is that what you say, Ysera?
Ysera, yeah.
Ysera.
Or Ysera.
There's going to be a lot of talent, and I'm fairly sure that APAC are in this to win this.
Yeah, they are pretty serious about it. They were all on last night, I believe. The rest of the world was going to bed. They were just starting their screen. They were like, right, we're getting on this. We're being serious about it. I don't know if Jess has like whipped them all into shape and started treating it like some military regime or something. I don't know. But she wants to take the dub home, of which I completely understand. Let's take a look then at the second roster, Dick's Disciples. I will never get bored of saying that name on cast at all. And apparently, Dick isn't awake yet, so he is being replaced by Omerta. The guy I never thought would get involved. The guy that me and Fresh do speak to all the time. Oh, man. I can't wait for this. He's going to be in our group chat after this, just being like, yeah, I don't know, man. These boys are just like so shit. I'm like, you're aware it's a Memevitational, right? He's like, yeah, but it's competitive Siege. It's got to be done seriously, boys. Yeah. Oh, mate, I can't wait to shit talk him the whole game. This is going to be beautiful.
Dick was saying where Dick is. It's currently 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. or something.
Yeah, so understandable.
Oh.
He just woke up, apparently. So maybe he is going to play. I don't know. We'll roll the dice on this one and see who actually jumps into the game. But either way, it's going to be pretty sick. So I think what we need to probably do is come back to our wonderful faces and take a look at the maps that we're going to be playing on in this series. Now, in case you aren't aware, every map is available except for Bartlett University. I think Slumper left that out for some specific reason. Didn't care to ask. Just know that's the only map that's not in. Well. Got rid of what? Comp maps?
We got rid of comp maps. There's no comp maps. It's
you're
all
serious?
Maps. Yeah.
You mean I haven't got to watch Clubhouse, Consular, and Coastline in every single series?
No more Oregon, Des. I know you was complaining. All the casters were complaining about Oregon during EUL. So we got rid of it. Yeah. We just got rid of it.
I can't wait for there to be a map that turns up an awful lot today, and you go, you know what? I never want to cast another map of that, and I'll be like, yeah, fuck you, Fresh.
I never want to cast another Favela again.
Yeah. Guess what, Fresh? You'll never have to until the Invitational rolls back around next year, baby. Let's get these maps up there and take a look at what we're going to be playing on in this series. We've got Bank, we've got Yacht, and we've got Stadium. Stadium is the staple it's worth mentioning. The third map in every series is going to be Stadium, but for the first two, Bank we haven't seen in a good while, and Yacht, I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out because the Like and These Nuts team was scrimming this map the other day. They lost every single map, by the way, that they scrimmed, but at least they gave it an attempt, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think in terms of these picks, obviously it's just worth noting running through the way. We haven't done any map bans. Each team has just had a pick of a map, and they cannot pick the same map twice in the group stage. So for APACing Heat, they've picked Bank. They've got it out of the way. They cannot pick it again. It's worth noting Jess is wanting to start her team. We said they were going strong. She's starting it on the most recent comp map available. So she's trying to start this game strong.
You know, one of the first memories I have of Siege when I first properly started getting into it was Jess on a stream analysing a game of Bank. And this is back when drones always spawned in fixed locations on the map. Like, you couldn't choose where they spawn and stuff. And someone, I think a team drove 2 of their drones through the front entrance, and both drones died to a player who ran into the lobby to catch those drones. And Jess paused the stream. She went nuclear. She was like, you know, as a pro player, they are going to send 2 drones through there. And you know that someone's going to come and stop you because you have 2 drones going through there. Why the hell are you letting your 2 drones die this easy? It's unforgivable. I was like, fucking hell, I hope I never have to work with her. Look how that worked out. I'm now casting with her every single day of EUL. Kill me, please. But that was one of the funny memories I have. And I think for her, again, this is one of those maps that back when she was a coach, she worked on an awful lot. Why not go there and relive some of the old strats? Maybe with a little bit of spice added in with the new operators that we've now got in the game.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Obviously, it's worth saying that all operators are available. There's no quarantine on operators. It's the Invitational. Run whatever the hell you want.
Yes, it's going to be hilarious. Can't wait to see how it plays out, to be fair. I'm wondering who is going to be the first person to fuse the hostage as well. We all know it happens. I want to know who it's going to be. But I also hear we've got some tweets to talk about that are going to come up on your screen in just a second. Let's have a look at tweet number 1. Six Memevitational is honestly the first thing I've been excited about for from Siege in a while. Look, Ubisoft, we love you. Thank you for keeping the competitive circuit alive. But if I have to watch the same 4 teams play each other again, I swear to God, I'm going to be done. We need something new. So although this isn't top-level competitive Siege, we get to see some hostage, we get to see some secure area. It's going to be beautiful. Next tweet, and you can take this one fresh.
Yeah, no problem. So excited for the Six Memevitational. To be fair, so are we, Des. To be fair, so are we. We are extremely excited. There's going to be a lot of just random shit happening, and it's going to be great.
It's going to be wunderbar. Also, as I mentioned, by the way, we are doing a little giveaway towards the end of the tournament. I think we've got, was it the chibis or the codes we're doing for the meme of the Memevitational?
Can't remember.
Basically, we've got some shit to give away if you do some good memes. So across the event, if you get some good clips, if you make a good meme, just tag Six Memevitational on Twitter. And if we'd like yours and you are in the top 3, we'll do it by group consensus. Definitely not biased after the event. And you might find yourself winning some stuff. Because as well as the alpha pack codes, we've got 20 of the actual little new gen chibis to give away. So look forward to those.
I've got a little chibi to show one if you want.
Go on then.
I've
I think I
got
did somewhere.
I've got Blitz. There we go.
Ah.
So I think we're giving away
the new ones
Sophia.
are Sophia, Mira, Maverick, and I forget. Oh, Legion, isn't it?
Legion, I think. Yeah.
Casters, shut up and start the game. Yeah, Jacob, start the game, bro. Just no one's in lobby, but just start the game. Why not? Forehead. That's how this works, right? Beautiful.
Yeah. Lovely stuff.
And also, let's not forget as well, charity plug, mentioned again, ! Donate. We are trying to raise money for charity here.
Yep.
Fuck COVID. That's going to be the hashtag across the whole channel because we can say that. It feels so good to be able to say those words and not get done for it on a
I think it's
broadcast
allowed
as well.
in chat as well, you know, Des. I think I saw a bit of spam of fuck COVID in chat as well. So.
Oh, beautiful. Look, this is the only time you're ever going to be allowed to swear on a CCS stream as well because they're pretty good about things. Rob's a really nice guy and won't allow swearing, and God bless his heart, so he should. Go for it. Fuck COVID. That's what we're going for. Let's get another tweet up there and have a look what else everyone else is saying. Let's hope Like and These nuts get smashed. Can't believe they didn't accept my analyst application. Yeah, they only had like 19 spots available. They filled 27 of them, and I think you were probably number 28. Unlucky, I guess.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Keep trying.
It is. Look at it. Look at chat Phil. Oh,
is it filling with
God
fuck
bless you,
COVID? There we go. Fuck
hey,
COVID.
look, hashtag fuck COVID isn't allowed though. What's that? Oh,
Yeah.
bless you, Versorexia. Name it this time. That's what we love to see.
Our mods
Now, this
are
is
having
actually
some
where you can be like
variations
cast to
of
start
fuck
game, by the way.
COVID.
We've got like 5 minutes, I think, until the game's due to start, so bear with us on that front, but we will be into it quite soon as well. Anything you kind of want to talk about ahead of this, Fresh? I'd love to sit here and say let's do a super serious analysis of how the hell you play hostage on bank, but truthfully, I don't care to. Just fuck COVID, yeah.
Do you know what I'm interested in, Des? Is
What?
that I haven't seen or
I'm not
played
shaving my
on-
eyebrows.
No. That's for tomorrow, mate. That's for tomorrow. I haven't seen any of these maps in literally years, mate. You're that new to the scene. You've probably never seen some of these maps. You're not going to know a single call out. But then again, they're not that skillful, are they? So
They're not very skillful, are they, to be honest with you? That is actually somewhere in the... Oh, it's not there at the minute. I was going to say, we have a little ticker at the bottom that has been well populated by our social team, so you'll see all kinds of wild things popping up. And the best part is, a lot of the stuff you're going to see is bait as well. All these exclamation mark things, just going to spam the living hell out of it. Again, though, send your tweets in. We'll pick out some good ones and talk about them. We want your opinions. Give us some smack talk. It is the Six Memevitational. It's all good to be excited for us, but let's talk some smack about the players. You can talk smack about us. It's entirely your choice. We don't mind. KFC Gaming, if you are still in the channel, by the way, you should be getting on this. We want to see what you got to say. The Six Memevitational casters are hot. Oh, I am actually really sweaty, you know. It's really warm in this room now. Wearing a big jumper.
yeah,
I'm
I've got
joking.
a jumper on.
Love you, Bubby.
My PC's warm, and my Red Bull mini fridge that I received
I was about
today
to say,
is kicking out a
guys,
load
just in
of heat
case you
as
couldn't
well.
see
It's
this
so
sponsor
hot.
plug, we have mini fridges filled
Mama
with... You know what
Fresh
the best
turned
part
up.
is?
Go on.
I want to know about your fridge. Tell me, how have you filled it? Because there are so many ways to fill these fridges. Mine are too deep. So there's like, as in like 2 cans deep. Have you full on actually filled it completely?
Do you know what? So it was a bit touch and go when my fridge was going to arrive. So it was shipped to my mum's house because we thought it was coming yesterday. So Mama Fresh drove as fast as she could to get it here before broadcast. So I've just thrown as many Red Bull cans into the fridge as I can get. I think I'm about
Brilliant.
5 deep on the top row.
Your man's a little bit crazy. We were sat here watching him in the production room when he didn't have his headset on. Like, oh no, he's literally filling it full. Like,
I literally
come on.
arrived about 5 seconds before we came on cam.
You know how these presentation things work? It's got to be like 2 deep. Oh, KFC tweeted. Yes, let's go. What they got to say? Tournament time. Our memes are prepped. The players are set. We're ready for the Six Memevitational. Are you? I'm pretty ready. Well, as ready as you can be for hostage on bank, but about as ready as you can be otherwise. And of course, let's not forget, ping is going to be a big thing in this tournament. This is an APAC team against a mostly European team. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when people start being like, oh, it's hidden, bro. How did you kill me? I'm like, well, that happens in the ping environment. Sorry, bro.
If I remember rightly, we're hosting all of these games between these two teams on Western US servers. So both teams are going to be at 150 ping, which could lead to some interesting interactions, but we'll see what happens.
This is where you really need Raw Penguin on side, just to swing everything with a shotgun. That'll give you the results that you're really after, I think.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of free speeds, there'll be a lot of LMGs, and just pre-firing everything, I imagine.
You know
It's
what I'm
actually the
going
only way to do it on the ping.
I want to know which side you're on in all of this now, Fresh, because you know, you've been on a number of teams and you probably sympathise with players more than anything. And I think actually you, me and Merch have had a good couple of like, not scraps about it, but debates about it. Players and being ready to play. Currently, the APAC channel is empty.
Jess?
They aren't ready.
Oh, come on. Jess is the one that's always moaning about this. Why is Jess not there?
That is a great point. I can't see them in. I'm looking now, and APACing Heat channel is pretty empty. Apparently they're in there, and we're screwed. It's just not refreshing for us.
Yeah, I mean, look.
I've never felt so let down.
From a player's point of view, it always feels very rushed when you warm up. It's like cut short to get into the game, but the production has got to produce, right?
Show must go on, as they say. Who's counting? A Des fuck counter. Oh yeah, I guess I can get them all out for the year ahead, right? Because when AUL resumes, can't say it then. When APAC resumes, can't say it then. If SI happens at some point, can't say it then. Majors can't say it then. Even like national leagues can't say it then. I have to wait a whole year to be able to start doing this again and make up for lost time. Beautiful.
We got away with some swearing in the invitational qualifier stuff.
No, you mean Fraser
got
got away with calling Pi a certain word that I'm probably not going to say on broadcast because it's a little bit too far. That was an official cast as well.
Yeah, that was an official cast.
If you imagine, guys watching, if you go beyond fuck, the last word that you can say that's arguably worse, yeah, Fraser quite aptly used it and very bluntly said it on broadcast, and I was like, this is a Ubi Indoor stream.
Do you know what? As
those
well,
kind of things, but fair play, it was funny.
that game, it was like Eminem against Vitality match series or something, and it was such a serious game, and he just came out with that.
Yeah.
I lost it. I couldn't speak for about 10 minutes.
Oh no, they were good times, man. They were good times. It was just us three just talking shit on a broadcast. It was wonderful.
Yeah, and of course,
we got any more
playing
tweets, Jacob?
So.
I want more tweets. Come on, give me the tweets. It's like crack cocaine. Hit me. I really want Dick's Disciples to lose because my friend will mold if they do. Please cast a curse. Fresh, can you share with us what the experience of molding is like? Because you used to mold a lot.
I used to mold a lot, so I've got no hair now.
Now he just bolds a lot.
Yeah, now I'm molding, I'm balding. Yeah. Nobody likes losing. Like, as much as we're saying this is going to be the meme invitational, people are going to have a good time. There are going to be teams. It's probably going to be more tomorrow with the semi-finals and the grand finals. Teams will be trying because they will want to win. We've got competitive people here. They're just going to want to win, no matter what the competition is.
Absolutely. So, Fast Colin, the hashtag, yes. Hashtag Six Memevitational is the tag. Blaze482 said, make sure to ooh when you do it. Yeah, by all means, go for it. Ticker Des shot suggest. What did I do? I want to know what I said. I missed it. I'll have to go back and dig this up later. But for some reason, shots are fired. I missed it entirely. It's wonderful. Let's do one more tweet, and then we are pretty much good to go into game. It takes 30 minutes. This ticker to go through. Ain't no one got time for that. Give us another tweet. Let's go.
Wow.
Instead of Jacob calling BDS takes it, can we get there saying like and D's nuts takes it? Like and D's nuts takes it. There you go. Six Memevitational. I dig it. I like that. What is that picture?
It's on Old Chalet. It's the snowmobiles, and the front of the snowmobiles look like a face. That's that picture.
Right.
You probably never played Old Chalet, Des, because you're too new to the scene.
No, it was one of the maps that I played, and I remember everyone was incapable of keeping a wall closed. Me also being incapable of doing just that at the same time. Oh, it was glorious. We need to play at some point, mate. I've actually made plat now. I promise we can actually play together.
No, I played my main account placements with you, Des, and you ruined it.
Terrible idea. Yeah, what didn't I go like 0.22 KD or something?
You got 3 kills
games?
in 9 games or something stupid.
Yeah. It really wasn't pretty. Let's say what I can also do as well, because it isn't an official broadcast. Jacob, what did you say? Sorry, it's our producer. Game in 30 seconds. Casters start game. Your wish is our command. Your command is my. What's the word? What's the saying?
Your wish is my command.
Your wish is my command. That's the one. Yeah. It's only weird to say it. Your wish is our command. Yeah, there are 2 of us here as well. I'm not deliberately trying to like gaslight Fresh into not existing anymore. I promise. So first match, as we said, Bank, Hostage, APACing Heat even coming up against Six Disciples. Going to be a spicy one, so we'll jump into that in just a second. And don't forget as well, in the channel, we are doing predictions. Channel points. Let's go. Get on it. It's what the Six community seems to love. All these prediction games all the time. So we'll make sure we run those throughout the day. And again, once we get into the second map and beyond, we'll start doing random code drops throughout as well. I think we get 1 per map. So there you've definitely got that to look to. But here we go. Game number 1. APACing Heat. Dick's Disciples. The Memevitational starts now.
Here we go.
Oh boy. I thought we weren't doing bans.
Yeah, we're doing operator bans. We just didn't do map bans.
Oh, fair. Okay, I see. Right, let's see what... Right, Fuse needs to get banned away because otherwise some low elo pleb like me is going to pick Fuse and kill the hostage.
Des, do you know where any of the hostage sites are on that?
No. Never
I think-
played it on
I
hostage,
have a
to be
feeling
honest.
one of them is in the, you know, on the bottom floor of bank, the vault at the back. I feel like that's a hostage site. And apart from that, I have no idea where the others are.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm the kind of person who hates playing casual. Like, if I play any kind of competitive game, I have to be in ranked. Like, I can say it because we're not on like an Ubisoft broadcast. I play a lot of League of Legends, right? And people are always, oh, come play normals with me. I'm like, are you a fucking casual? Like, no, play ranked only. Let's go and play flex. Let's play ranked, bro. I'm the same in Siege. Like, I can't play casual. It has to be ranked or bust.
Yeah, I'm the same. I can't even play unranked.
Let's see the pings. Can we press tab and see what the pings are for the players, please? Medics? Please. Medics is observing, by the way. So we do get the top tier of observing.
Oh, there we go.
He is.
So,
there you go. Look at that. Oh, those naughty numbers. I love it.
The R6 Ping Invitational, apparently.
The ping invitational. Oh, I love it. This is great. So, I guess you're looking here at R6 Dick and saying, you get a wonderful advantage here. This is going to be incredible.
Yeah, he's only on 80 ping. So we have Ash and Jaeger banned out, and Blackbeard and Capcan. Is Capcan a target ban, Des?
Maybe? Could you just see a world where someone grabs the hostage and tries to leave and runs into a Capcan trap?
Yeah, maybe there's some strategy gone into this from Dick's disciples.
Oh, it's going to be incredible. Oh, you can pick recruit.
I think he only has recruit on that account, yeah.
He has no ops.
Yeah, he's got no ops on that account, because I think Feral was intended on doing the same.
Brilliant. I love it. It's so sweaty. Oh, and of course, Jess is playing her banner. Of course she is. Now you can see where the real sweat exists.
Yeah, so we're starting in the B vault. So yeah, that's downstairs, and it's right in the back of the vault downstairs. So if any attacking team wins, that I'll be very surprised.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful. I've been tagged somewhere as well. Oh, I see. You were just tagging me saying use this channel on Discord to talk. Got it.
That was a huge Thatcher to Thatcher 6 thing there, by the way.
Wasn't it just the ultimate bait and switch? Got him.
Yeah,
Rightio. So we are downstairs. Here we are. This is going to be interesting. Of course, probably the arguable most deep set room possible on bank.
Utility meters back because there's 2 doors in and there's a Roonies and shields and Goyos and oh my god. No.
And then you've got, of course, you've got the recruit with a shield as well. Oh my word. Oh yeah. We can get team comms at any given time we want. Tell you what, do we go and listen in for the first round?
Yeah,
let's go. Let's go and listen into APAC for a little bit, shall we, and see what they're talking about. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm guessing Jess is going to be just IGL in this.
Probably.
Yeah, I was like, where are my bullets just going?
Don't shoot Garage Camp. Don't shoot Garage Camp. Alright, let's get in. Alright, who's got lobby camp?
No,
I got it.
Oh yeah, she's asking who's got the
I
cams.
didn't see anybody rotate in. I'm double checking lone just in case.
Sweat.
Yep.
Lone's
Alright.
clear.
Oh, there's a punch hole in load.
Of course, Super Onigiri's going into the garage. Of course he
Raven,
is.
if you drone up to reception, skylight is clear. Just need you to check reception.
Okay.
Oh, it's upstairs, second floor.
Yeah.
I don't think they're roaming, guys. Second floor is clear.
Yeah, I figured they might
Oh,
not.
second
Alright,
boss clear.
you getting
Cantor's
hatch?
clear. I'm checking reception.
Alright, I'm in garage
clear.
right now.
Go main
I'm not
lobby.
seeing anything else
There's
about
one
it.
main lobby, got it?
Oh my god.
Yep, nice.
Nice, nice.
Whoever that is needs mutant.
No main lobby,
Rip.
main stairs.
Headphones.
Alright, hatch is open. I'm gonna leave that for a moment.
Alright.
I'm gonna set a flame
We
drone
just
for
gotta
towers.
care. Just gotta care top flank. Yeah, yeah.
Another one main stairs, main stairs.
Up or
Yes,
down?
Okay.
Down, 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 down.
Okay.
Ooh,
He's lower
got
mid
it.
right?
Recruit, let's go.
I think he's tagged. I think he's tagged.
He's the
yeah,
one on
yeah,
80
stop
ping,
him.
so he's getting
I'm
away
gonna
with
leave
it.
the
One
flame
above
drone.
it.
Going upper
Just
main
keep holding
stairs. Upper
flank.
main stairs.
Come on, Dick, let's go.
Whoever's dead, watch flame drone for tellers.
What is
I have
going
it,
on?
I have it,
got
I have it.
Jesus, she is
Yep.
sweating
Alright,
this.
let's go. Focus
Yeah,
on
she
hatch.
is.
Focus on hatch. Onigiri's going in.
No, I got one, I got one.
Alright, ready? Let's go, let's
Alright,
go, let's
I'm
go.
coming. I'm
Let's
coming
hit,
with
let's
you,
hit.
Jess.
I'm gonna pop shield first.
One left, come down.
He's
Fuck.
gonna pop shield.
Fast-
as we
fast
drop.
hand wins
Wait
these,
for
that's all I'm
Onigiri.
saying.
Once Onigiri's in,
You reckon?
No.
I'm in.
Alright, ready?
Super Onigiri, one of the top
Two,
fraggers in
one.
APAC, coming up against
Push him in,
Fastan.
push him.
On your right.
Go on, let's go!
Nice.
Nice.
All I'd say.
Oh no!
job,
Oh!
Heartbreak.
They just
Oh,
ran.
she
that
forgot
was
to
fun, that
reload
was
and ran
fun.
out of bullets.
That is big shame. Big
Right,
shame.
so our predictions about Jess and APAC were right. They are gonna
Yeah.
sweat their nuts off.
Yes, that sounds about right as well. Making sure things Rios that wasn't supposed to happen. Just making sure everything's droned out, that there's flank cover on the go. I mean, look, There is a little prize we're trying to get arranged for the end of this as well. It is the Memevitational. There isn't a dead serious prize, but we do have a little funky mini trophy that no one's ever going to see because I'm not sending it halfway around the world to Jess. Maybe I'll hold it for Paris at some point. I don't know. Also trying to see if we can net them a few months supply of Red Bull, which would be bloody lovely for them. Of course, one of the sponsors for the event. Massive thank you for them and the wonderful fridge laden with Red Bull I currently have sat behind me. It's the dream. Is Fresh dead?
Sorry, Des, I was drinking.
Oh, you are
Red
still
Bull.
there. I was like, is he okay?
I was
like, of
mid
course.
I was mid sip of Red Bull and I was like, Des, please keep talking because I'm drinking.
Now you're starting to get the experience of what it is like casting with people. Is it someone else? Is it a regular hammer? We'll reveal it at some point. Let's just say it's like the Memevitational itself being a spiritual successor of the main Six Invitational. The trophy follows the same sort of path. What's the fuck counter at? I don't know, but someone's gonna have to add +1 to it now and then repeat what number I'm at. I'm not honestly sure. That's probably number 9, I think.
Too many fucks. Oh,
Not
yeah.
enough
So
fucks given.
not enough fucks. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. So we're back downstairs. We've got a little bit of a more sensible lineup from the defense. Oh no, hang on. We're swapping. I'm just so used to comp rules. It's APACing Heat on defense this time. Which is why we've got
every
the
single
sensible
round. You
lineup, because-
literally asked for this requirement.
I know. But now I know why we've got the sensible
requested
lineup,
it.
because it's Jess and her team's sweating.
I mean, yeah, still some pretty sweaty operators and all in all. I'll give them that much. We'll see what it actually turns into. I'm just curious to know if anyone actually touches the hostage or if it just turns into basically team deathmatch every single round.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of sieges are anyway, so.
True. That's what I expected, and this is more of what I expected as well. Just members of APAC just charging through and dumpstering over the memers. Like I said, Jess has got a lot of pent-up rage after all those shit posters on Twitter coming at her all the time. This is a chance to strike back, and strike back hard at that as well. They're doing that wonderfully in this round. 3 kills flying through in quick time. And by the looks of it, actually, a lot of the aggression is coming in on the top floor. A triple kill for Onigiri. They've tried to do what they can to shut down their own game, and it's simply not happening.
And it's down to Modern Side, just on his own, and he will also be wiped out. Flawless round for the Sweats. They renamed the Sweats now, Des. I'm not having it.
The Sweats. Is that,
The
I mean,
Sweats,
APACing Heat. They are coated in heat is the whole idea, right? You're going to sweat when you get hot like that. So I'll give them that at least it's on brand. Onigiri's like, I'm making APAC proud. You know what they're trying to do? They're trying to make it so when it comes to the actual invitational, they're like, man, these guys are actually really good. There's some real gunners out there. They can beat a meme team from Europe.
This might be the only invitational that APAC will ever win.
I mean, quite possibly. Yeah, I was actually really excited this year to see Cloud9 play, to be honest. Like, I'm not sitting here saying they're going to beat, like, top teams in Europe and even LATAM and maybe even NA, but I thought they really could have upset a few people. They're really good players on that team at points, and they kind of came out of nowhere, because I remember at the start of APAC, about, 9 months ago now, everyone was like, oh, they're from Korea. Like, Korea's not a serious region. Like, the guys, I think a few months prior, were all still working in, like, fast food chains and stuff, and we were like, oh, it can't be that serious, surely. And then actually, MB Taylor and Shyle are pretty sick at the game. And I was like, man, fair play. I want to see what they can do on a big stage. And I guess we wait a little bit longer to see how that shapes up.
Yeah. I mean, you know, one thing APAC are always good for is an upset. And, you know, they are, all jokes aside, they are progressively getting better. So, you know, 2021 could have been their year. It's only postponed, so we still might see it be their year.
Maybe. Give it a good time. It'll probably be majors. SI will obviously roll up at some point as well. I know Ubi are working behind the scenes to see what they can do about that. That's why they said postpone, not cancelled, so fingers crossed. Also worth mentioning as well, in case you are just tuning in and wondering what the bloody hell is going on. One, why are Blackbeard and Capcan banned? Why are Jaeger and Ash banned? Why are people running around like lunatics? It's because this is the first of 4. It is hostage. It's the Memevitational. That's why you're going to see Dick playing recruit every single round without fail.
Yeah, I played in a charity tournament against Dick, and he did the exact same thing. I think, was it Fluke's charity tournament back in the Halloween?
Oh, God. Yeah, the one where I was like, where the fuck is Split? Yeah, that one.
Oh, the wire is split, yeah, because...
Mate, honestly.
You know, not knowing a
it's
call
so funny.
Really
skillful,
screwed you.
lol. Yeah, no, honestly, Affy straight, if you listen back to the clip, Affy straight after said blue, and I still had no idea where to look. I was just in like, there's very few moments in my life when I think back to being like high stress gaming situations where I just lose all game knowledge, all skill. Not that I had much in the first place, but everything goes out the window. That was one of them. Knowing there was like hundreds of people. Like honestly, some players who like get like really nervy and officials now, I understand why. When you've got casters watching every move, your whole team watching every move, hundreds of people watching. Fair enough. I was like, shit. It was horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not as easy as you'd sometimes just think. That one's for you, Reddit. You know, casting isn't as easy as you would think. Observing isn't as easy as you think. Being a part of a pro
being
team
a fan
isn't
is
as
really
easy
hard.
as you think.
Think about the pressure to make memes and copy passes and stuff like that.
Imagine.
It's not for me. I can't do it. It comes from the Dick's disciples. Let's go and listen in to what the holy cult are saying.
Make sure they look rush from garage. Good.
That's Ace, I think.
Oh, they're running main. Yeah, one on the left. Right in front of you, Nutrian. Yeah, you got it.
I'm on
One jet. Oh, I got him. Okay.
One main stairs.
Last. At least another one server. At least another one server.
Garage. He's gonna push maybe soon.
Oh my god, and you're against Onigiri
Like,
and
Just
Sarah
server.
final
Just
two.
server.
Okay.
No,
he wasn't.
Oh, no way.
Last
pretty sure.
Last one garage, guys.
Yeah.
Big garage.
Garage.
On the door. On the door.
Ah, good
Let's
shit, good
go.
shit.
We got it
It's
around.
really fucking hard to like guess when you're killing the guy.
Very good, very good. Well, they got around.
Yeah.
Small
They did.
successes, I guess. It starts from here, and
They
you
did.
work your
Fair
way
play.
up.
Fair play. You know, this is
Again.
first of all. They've got to get these rounds on the board. So
I'm honestly convinced we're never going to see the hostage gets touched in any of these maps. It's basically an excuse for TDM. We have a replay apparently. Let's have a look at that one.
oh yeah, we've got easy. Is it easy on replays for us?
It is easy as
So-
on replays,
so
medics
we've
on
got-
observe. We've got the dream team.
We've got easy and medics on this broadcast. Incredible.
Yeah, let's go. I want to see this replay come up now. I've been promised something, and I'm feeling really damaged that it hasn't yet appeared.
Yeah.
This is
Check
where
it,
we all
fuck.
start screaming like Baby Rage production, Baby Rage, and it's here now. There we go.
Oh, nice shot from Victor.
Lovely. Okay, cool. I dig. We got a replay. We can make things happen.
Did you hear easy throw some shade at medics there?
Because we missed everything in the first two
Because
rounds.
he missed
Yeah.
everything in the first 2 rounds.
Medics trash. We're going to swap them over at some point, basically. We've got like a scorecard behind the scenes on how well Medics is doing. And for every kill that he misses, the chance that he gets replaced by Easy after every map just kind of increases by 1 point. And we're going to keep on going on that basis, I think, moving forward. So it'll be wonderful.
Because as a one observer in online, he's supposed to capture every kill, isn't he? Does.
Absolutely. Like, if you
Yeah.
miss a single kill, you
fair.
are officially trash and should not be observing the game.
10 seconds
Yeah,
left
I
before
agree.
insertion.
Like, hot trash.
5 seconds remaining.
What are your thoughts on top-down versus first-person spectating?
Unknown. Attackers are ready for retrieval.
From a comp team point of view, the top down is obviously kind of better. But there's a lot of nasty shots that are missed when it's like top down. So, this pulse is fucked.
Everyone likes the...
This pulse is royally fucked. Or he's going to kill them all.
I mean, it's Onigiri. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if he does kill them all. Although I cursed him by saying that last time, and he's taking a little bit. Oh, did he just lose to Modern side as well? Raven with a bit of a flank down blue stairs, though. Here he comes in. Can he find? Answer so far is nothing. I'm waiting for Salty just to go big with the shield. Vastan misses what could have been a absolute freebie. Come on, Jess. Jess, please, bro. Hit your shotgun shots. Holy shit.
Oh.
Rip. Okay.
That shotgun was just the ping. She was probably hit every shot. If Jess is streaming, from her point of view, she's hit every single one of them shots.
Just the ping. And of course, actually, it's worth mentioning that a lot of the players are indeed streaming. I can see that Jess is online right now. So if you do want to also watch alongside what's going on here and also watch them, then by all means go and do so. Don't forget, of course, once again, this is all for charity. We are trying to raise money for #FuckCovid. More for the COVID-19 Relief Fund is the more official way of describing it, but we can describe it how we please. If you go to that link in the bottom left corner, yeah, the Fuck COVID charity, I love it. It's the way to do it. And there's your link in the bottom corner as well, bit.ly/2nguhrn. Let's have a look what's going on. You know what? This isn't really going to work. We had like an actual proper one, I think, which we can change this to. I think it was R6-COVID or something like that. Yeah, it was. Jacob, let's do that. It's R6-COVID, all uppercase. That works out far better. I love how Fuck COVID has just become a thing. Wow, Jess. Should we start trying now?
Attackers need to find the
You
hostage.
got him, Natabrate. You got him.
It's a little bit rough. I
Oh,
think the
very
defenders
honest.
will win this round as well. So.
Yeah. It ends 4-1. Then we step through onto Yachts, which is going to be an experience. We'll be like, he's pushing into the room. He's jumping in through that window. You know what the best part was, actually? When I watched Like and These Nuts, still best name ever. When I watched them scrimming the other day, Leon, when he was calling out where someone was, he was like, he's on ping, he's on that ping. And I was like, the strength that I have formed in silver and gold rank play finally comes to bear. This is my time. It was incredible.
Well, in fairness, if he'd have known the call out, Des, I'm not going to stop talking about this, but if Leon would have known the call out, they'd have got an easier kill.
Yeah, maybe absolutely could have, mate. You're not wrong.
So.
So it should be pretty free for Leon anyway, to be fair. I am looking forward to seeing how he does on ping later on as well, because given he's in the, like, this is probably a big brain play, because this is the meme team, right? And Dick's playing from NA, so he's got lower ping. If you kind of, like, distribute your players around the world, you can at least guarantee that one or two of you are going to have suitable ping to play. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree. It is a good move. Because, like, if you think, apart from APAC, most of the teams are EU RNA. So the servers are either going to be EU RNA. So at least, like, in these nuts, are pretty much always going to have a player on low ping.
Yeah.
And that'll have to be Rampy or Leon Gibbs. So, you know, they're both very capable fraggers.
Yep. Stick them at the front and see what they can do.
Although, you know, the split 2 performance from Leon didn't show that, but yeah.
I still remember when on one of the broadcasts, I was like, man, the guy's just trying to take every entry fight and losing. And he didn't get salty, but he was just kind of like, well, I was doing the things I was meant to be doing, so meh. And I was like, okay, Hybrid doing things he wasn't meant to be doing here and killing himself with a grenade is a wonderful start. How? I agree, medics. How the fuck?
Attackers have found the hostage.
Plus 1 foot counter.
That's 13 now, I think. He was cooking a grenade and killed himself.
Lovely.
By the way, analyst for Cyclops Athlete Gaming in APAC. They were one of the top teams there. Oh. Can't cook a grenade. Oh boy.
Do you know what I would have loved to have seen from the attack here? I'd have loved to have seen an Amaru. Just Amaru in, nick the hostage, jump back out, and win the round.
Yeah, actually, you know, play for the objective rather than just team deathmatch. I
Yeah,
agree.
because if you think they could have just Amaru'd in pretty quickly. Oh, hang on. We've got the hostage. Oh, no.
No. Dropped it to get the hostage. Quick, go, go. Get the hostage out. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Is it going to make it out? Yeah, it's out. Don't kill the last one. You've actually got to get to the extraction on Emrine then.
Oh, wow.
Jess had to end it. That's unlucky, I guess. Well, that means 4-1 to APAC in the first map, and this was Jess's sweat map, so I guess we give it that, right? We
this was the
had
comp
this
map.
expectation. Thank you, Slowly. He's counting my fuck counter, bless him. Appreciated. There we go. First map to them. That's one map down and done. The next one then again is going to be Yacht. That's when the Memevitational really starts, I feel, right? And that is secure area as well. Woo.
Yeah. I'm excited for Yacht. I've played it probably about 5 times. I hate the map to play.
Never a line
I'm
that I ever
excited
thought
to
I'd hear an
cast secure
XG2 and
area.
Chaos analyst say, I'm looking forward to Yacht.
I'm most looking forward to Stadium, but the way that APAC are sweating out, I don't think we'll see that in this matchup.
They're just going to 2-0 out. You reckon that's the way it's going 2-0?
Based on that first map, yeah.
Yeah. You know what we also need to bring up now, of course, because KFC Gaming have very wonderfully sponsored us. We have the KFC meme of the match, the favorite moment from the match, from our replays, from our replay operator, from our observer, from production. Let's take a look at what it is. I was just weird push through the door and everyone was like, yeah, I guess we can't really do much about
all of the
that.
shots? Yep.
Yeah, of course it is. Look at it.
Nice, Jess, nice.
Oh. And the music as well makes it all the better.
Yeah.
Don't forget as well, by the way, we are doing the meme of the Memevitational on Twitter. So if you come up with a good meme, please get it on Twitter. Hashtag 6 Memevitational. We'll choose the best 3 and you'll win either a chibi or 15 alpha pack codes. I can't remember what the way we were doing this was. It was something along those lines. But we've got some replays to go over as well. Let's run those. Just because it's a meme tournament doesn't mean the production quality isn't absolutely sick, by the way. And this is the best one, I think. Bastan bringing down our Onigiri.
Attackers have a visual.
Unlucky, I guess.
She was just sat in the corner with no bullets, bless her.
Had a few, but you need to hit a headshot for every single bullet in the mag, I think, to really make anything happen off the back of that. Unfortunate, didn't happen. Dick's Disciples Being a little bit unfaithful right now, I guess. The cult isn't quite living up to expectations. APACing Heat are bringing the flame. And I'm wondering if they are going to have to do anything on Yacht. It is their map pick. They have said, look, if we go somewhere completely uncoordinated, surely they have no clue what's going on, right?
Yeah, Yacht has a lot of flaws. 4 flaws? A lot of weird rotations in terms of the map. There's a lot of like memey little corners people can hide in, that kind of stuff. So the next map should be good for Dick's Disciples.
Absolutely. We have a minute until we get into game, by the way. Trust me, casters start game. We get it. It's going to come soon. I promise we're working on it as well. But let's do one more shout out for charity. That's what it's all about. Let's not forget. We are trying to raise money for charity. We have a bunch coming in from some of the sponsors as well, which is wonderful. And a lot of them are even doing match donations at the same time. So if you donate something, they will match that. So it's worth double your money, I guess, technically. So if you've got $10, $20 to spare, thank you. I'm going to chuck in 100 later on, I think, as well, just to say thank you. Get Killimaze, a goth GF, also fuck COVID. I love it, Killimaze. Thank you very much. Ladies, you know where he's at. This is actually a really good way of doing it, that you can get a message on stream by doing this. That's unbelievable. Should we set a limit for this in terms of like what donation? No, let's just do all of them.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's just do any donation.
Let's just get them in.
Yeah, let's do it. That sounds like the absolute play to go. All right, Yacht's coming up then. We're going into it in 5 seconds. Let's get started with that one. Stadium will come after. And let's not forget, map 2 means another code coming up soon. So in the next few minutes, we will be dropping a code for 15 alpha packs. Keep your eyes peeled. I don't know if I'm going to tell people about this one or just drop it and see what happens. But to open it up ahead of time, rainbow6.com/redeem. Get that ready. For now, enjoy Yacht. Secure area.
Yacht,
Something I never thought I'd say.
Yeah, incredible. I don't know what we're going to see here, Des. Not going to lie.
Oh, Assassin as well with a raid for 108 people. Thank you very much. Appreciate that for the Memevitational.
Lovely stuff. Thank you, Assassin.
Apparently, I look like Nick Frost. Who the fuck is Nick Frost?
Yeah.
Fenix, I'm exactly the same as you.
Everyone said
I don't think
that.
I look that much like him.
Oh, he's the guy.
Oh, yeah, of course. He's the guy who does all the stuff with Simon Pegg. Yeah, I know who he is.
Hot Fuzz, yeah.
Hot Fuzz, mate. That was like, in the same way Mr. Brightside is like iconic to British people, that film is also iconic, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. That and Shaun of the Dead, those two films are just, something else. Peak British comedy, I guess is the way to describe it. British. What?
Yeah.
Those memes have been paining me the last few weeks, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, when I was on G2, Kanto and Una used to just, all the time, just take the piss. Medics.
Are we eating beans on stream? No.
Medics has just asked us
Actually,
if we're going to eat beans. Oh, no, Des.
Yes.
Do you know, no, on the pizza, with beans on.
Beans on the pizza. Oh, so basically, I'm just going to reveal it now. It's funny as hell, and not everyone's going to be around to hear it later, so it'll be fresh for some people. As part of our obligations for KFC, who are very kindly donating quite a good sum to charity as part of this, one of their requirements was that casters need to eat KFC on stream. So later on, we need to order KFC and eat it on stream. Now, I'm imagining I'm going to mute my mic because no one wants to hear me munching food. That's going to be utterly ridiculous. But from KFC, we can get beans and gravy.
Oh yeah, KFC do beans. Yeah.
That's why I laughed when we first started talking about beans.
Yeah, I was literally thinking of just getting, because KFC are doing a collaboration pizza with Pizza Hut. I was thinking about getting the KFC pizza, getting a tin of beans and just pouring them on and eating it. But honestly, I don't want to see that on Reddit for the rest of my life, so I might not.
Right, well, first round's underway, so let's get the first in-map code on screen as well. Remember, rainbow6.com/redeem. Here it is. QL7BXJWPPLV4N9WP. If you want it, please take a screenshot, tag us on Twitter. We want to see it, boys. That one came out of the blue, so I hope you were goddamn ready. I did give you warning about 2 minutes ago, to be fair.
Yeah. Somebody's going to be sat there all day. I imagine there's going to be somebody who gets like 50 alpha packs from this. Because they're just going to be sat there all day just ready. Every time it comes
You know what? The real sweat wants to get some kind of like text extraction, like recognition thing, or like image processing tool. Just extract the code, instantly copy paste it, and put it straight into the website. That's how you can sweat this out really hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Jacob, please, can we change that link?
Attackers need to locate
God damn it, man. I have such high demand. I tell you what, Jacob, bless him, absolute hero. Our head of production, like, I think 2 weeks ago, me and Fresh were like, should we just do this? Yeah, why not? Fuck it. And then we just messaged Jacob like, yo, do you want to get involved in the Six Memevitational? He was like, yeah, why not? And then here we are 2 weeks later where he's done all the overlays, he's producing the stream, he's coordinated probably even more than I ever could.
It's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy had like 4 or 5 hours sleep a night leading into this as well. I'm just like, bro, you need to learn to have a rest. So next year, I promise I'm going to give him a team and say, look, delegate some work because you're doing far too much and it's going to kill you one day. Please slow down. But Jacob is the real hero, bless him. Thank you, Jacob.
And the thing is as well, is we like come up with random questions and we're just like, oh, Jacob, we think we might need this. It's like, yeah, we've already got it. It's in this folder. It's all sorted. Don't worry about it. He's an absolute MVP.
Bless him. Ooh. Dick getting shot in the shoulder. Hybrid still managed to find a kill, clearly making up for the self-nade kill on the last map.
He
So
got
Fresh,
that free kill from Yellow Pings, Des.
yeah, yeah, he did, mate. Yeah, so tell me all about the callouts on this map.
Callouts on this map, in that room, over there, on
Biohazard
ping.
container
Yellow
located
Pings
by
are going to help
attackers.
these teams, because these teams won't have a fucking clue where anything is either, so...
What would you call red room? Because there's just so much red.
I can't remember, wasn't this like called like casino or gaming or something?
Where,
back in the
where
day?
Raven is now is called casino, yeah.
Yeah. This is kitchen.
Oh, yeah, I knew that call out as well. Yeah, yeah, absolutely knew that one. This was called pantry, by the way. I also knew that one.
Are you just
This
reading
one,
from
that's called engine, so I know that one as well. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. See, I know my call outs, mate, promise.
Yeah, yeah.
These are called backstairs, spa.
Those
See,
callouts
I
don't
know all
help
these,
you get
mate.
out of silver, do they, Des?
Mate, I'm in plat. Come on. It was a hard grind, to be fair. Jesus, it can be a real battle when you're sat in goal 1 and all you want to do is stack with people. But I was like, look, I've got to prove to myself I can do this without stacking with everyone all the time. I've managed to do it myself once. The other time I did get dragged through. I'm not going to lie. I think I was playing with Fraser and a few others. Who was it who really dragged us few, actually? It was Crux. Crux like had like 9 kills a map. And I was like, dude, you're a hero. Thank you. Yeah, he was a beast. Absolute beast.
Yeah, I was a bit like that. The only time I've ever got diamond was when I literally played the whole season with my team. And they just carried me. I was diamond.
By the way,
with 0.6
everyone...
KD.
Everyone's assuming that I mean Caliber Jacob. No, that shitter is not producing this broadcast. He couldn't do something this glorious. I mean another guy called Jacob, Jakub. Jacob.
Yeah.
That's, I think,
Yeah.
is it eight? I don't know how many O's he's got in his name. It's like Atroix on Twitter. You can put it up on a little text thing at some point and show you all what he means. We've got another donation apparently. Let's have a look at that. What's come through?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
100 more if Lycan D's nuts wins every match. Okay,
Oh,
challenge
there we
is
go.
on. Can someone screenshot that and send it to the team just so they know what they need to be doing here to get more money for charity? Otherwise, they are sick, horrible people who don't want COVID to go away.
Yeah, exactly. They've got incentive now. That's dangerous.
It's all about.
They've already been scrimming. Now they've got incentive to try hard every match.
See if that's what it boils down to.
Anyway, naturally, as expected, APACing Heat won the first round, although it was a lot closer than expected. I said expected twice then, Des.
Well done, mate. Oh, another one. Bean stream. Bean stream. Okay, when I get my KFC later, I will get beans.
Yes, we will get
And we are
beans.
we're going to do like taste testing of beans. If you get like Heinz beans, you got Heinz at home, Heinz beans.
Yes? No.
Of course you have. What?
We might have.
You're not
I don't know.
You're not a true patriot, mate.
No, we usually have loads, but we're going shopping tomorrow, so...
You're like, oh, now we finished off our last 7 cans yesterday, actually, for dinner.
Yeah, we did.
It was beans for starter, beans for the main, beans for dessert, and I had a little snack of beans at night as well.
Oh god, I feel like we're going to have to do something with beans for donations, Des. It's not going to be shaving eyebrows. It's going to be something bean related.
Downing a glass of beans, cold.
Oh god,
Wouldn't do it to myself, not going to lie.
I just balked at the thought of that. Like, I
Anonymous
love
donation.
beans,
Let's
don't
go,
get me wrong.
Fast Dan.
Oh, thank you very much, Anonymous.
Attacker drone has
Claps,
located
so-
a biohazard container.
There you go. Got them in there.
10 seconds left.
Production is happy. we are satisfied.
Jacob's just fucking with you now.
Hey, we got the updated link. That's better. All in all caps, by the way. R6-COVID, or if you're really lazy, just do hashtag.
Spawny, let's go.
I keep saying hashtag. Beautiful. Exclamation mark donate in chat will also give you a direct link. That also works too. Huh? I'm not laggy.
There was a slight lag on my end there.
No, just you.
Well, everyone's on 180 ping. Even medics will be, so, you know.
It's going to be incredible. Right, what's Hybrid up to? I want to see what he does with the Cav. The Cav is what we're all here for. Everyone dies for interrogations and frost mats and all the rest of it. That's what really counts. Oh, look, of course he is. This is now like my silver rank games. Basically, everyone on site is dead. Cav's the last one left alive, and she's three or four floors away from any kind of action.
Good night.
And voila. Who cares about them being downstairs? We'll still hunt them down. See, I also knew this call out was cockpit, by the way.
Is it? Cockpit feels a bit long for call out, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, B Swifty's got a bit of a copy pass in, by the way. Oh, there we go. Let's go. No! What are you doing, Netherbrate? You ruined it. I'm so upset. No one likes you anymore now. This is why. I'll donate £0 for Des and Fresh to do a glass of beans each. Yeah, something tells me, Ace, I'm not going to do it. Oh, it's £30. Right.
30?
No.
If you add a 0 to that, Tim.
We could start a pool. If we get a number of people donating as a result. I'm not going to down. I can't down it because
I'm literally nearly been sick at the thought of this.
Yeah. What about a shot? A shot of beans.
I'll do a shot of beans. Yeah. How about a shot of beans?
We're doing them cold or hot? What's the offering here?
Oh yeah, hot. I think.
I might.
Actually, no. That's what I do with my KFC normally, anyway.
Hot or cold though? Hot or cold beans?
Hot. Hot. It's gotta be hot. Is this the area being secured? Is that Jacob's
yeah.
For the area being secured?
No, that's new. We've just never seen it since it got updated in the UI, mate.
Nobody plays secure area, so we had no idea.
Brilliant.
It was Jacob. It was Jacob.
Yeah, it's Jacob.
We're just going to give it to Jacob. He's too good.
Yeah. Okay. £3 for a shot. So Ace is saying 10% for a shot. No. He said in chat now £3 for a shot.
Oh, Ace,
we're going to do that.
Tight.
He is being tight, isn't he?
I reckon.
Guy. I'm making the captain of a team, and he starts getting all tight about it. Of course he does.
I'll have to shot the beans later though, because I've not got any in.
I've got some. You can order it. Like we'll get it from KFC, mate. They said they'll buy you some beans. We got a tweet coming in. Let's have a look. I just want to kiss Fresh.
Do you know what? I shaved on like Wednesday. I shaved my head on Wednesday, so I've got a little bit of stubble on my head. Right
Your head looks like gravel has been rubbed all over it. I think when you get a little bit of hair back, it's very dark.
Questionable hairline here as well. Oh
yeah, don't worry, mate. I know that feel.
I'm looking at the camera on VMix. I'm thinking everybody can see the camera.
No, they really can't.
They can't. It's just me like questioning my own hairline.
Oh, it's dated rhyme. It's Matt. Six Memevitational, dissertation writing on one screen, Twitch on the other, going to be a good day. I honestly think, mate, you aren't going to get much of that dissertation written if you keep on listening to us talking utter shit about beans.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
10 seconds to go.
Although it's 1-1 Des. You know, we didn't expect X Disciples to do much in this map, and they're running with APACing Heat at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, it's their map, mate. They should feel right at home here. Anything that doesn't make any kind of logical sense will never be seen in competitive. Exactly the sort of thing that you'd expect a meme team to do well on.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just a trick. Can't complain.
Yeah.
Darth Smiler asking, how do we redeem the alpha packs? You go to rainbow6.com/redeem. There will be... I'll tell you what, if we don't have a third map, we'll just do one after anyway. Let's do it. Ping, ping, they bow to swing, 150 ping. Dicks up, brings us the bank win. It lost a little bit towards the end, but I'll give it you for trying. Fair play, Fast Colin, fair play.
Did I just say we're doing a third map? Regardless.
Are we doing third map regardless?
Is that what you just said, or did I just make it up? Okay.
No, I said I was going to do the giveaway for the code regardless.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was drinking Red Bull again. Sorry.
Ah, I see. So apparently when you drink Red Bull, you lose the ability to hear, is what I'm hearing. I probably shouldn't say that. It's not very kind to one of our sponsors being like, yeah, don't drink Red Bull, you lose your hearing.
Yeah, but I did get wings, so...
Nightbot chiming people out for spamming. Unlucky, I guess. Go on then. Good tweet. Let's go. Let's see it. I'm Ready to see a dick get pounded. Let's go. APACing Heat. Artifacts Warden. His Warden cosplay is sick, by the way. I think I saw him like 2 months ago properly on Twitter, and I was just like, whoa, that is sick, by the way. It's really, really cool.
It's incredible stuff.
I'm ready to see a dick get pounded. Incredible.
Cosplayers are incredible in general, to be fair.
Yeah.
Back
Spam
when I
this
used
glass
to,
if Shabs will never get some ass. Yeah, Jess has definitely started that, hasn't she? I love how the whole community just shits on Shabs like massively. I feel so sorry for the guy.
Attackers are securing the biocontainer.
And as if like it kind of came at the right time, well, there was a kill coming out to Jess off the back of that. The area was going through to being caught, but not quite finished off by the attacking side. And now it's only Ysera left alive. This could be the first time in the series that Dick's Disciples actually pull ahead and into the lead.
We're probably actually going to get a third map.
Stadium, which is what you really wanted to see, so your dream will come true. And that's what becomes Bomb as well.
Loads of stadium. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stadium, like last stadium for the 2020 Invitational, that map, and the 2021 Invitational map for the stadium are both incredible maps.
Hmm.
And I know it's just fusions of two maps joined together and cleaned up and stadium and this, but they play out really well. So I'm quite excited to see a lot of stadium today.
Hmm. Another one coming in. Dick's Disciples are going to take this easily. The Six Memevitational. Right. I'm not convinced. And
He's got the
lots of other
profile picture
people.
as well.
He does, mate. He's a true worshipper of the cult, but people in cults do say weird things sometimes that make no sense to anyone else.
He
So
is a
we'll forgive
disciple
you.
of Dick.
I worship Dick. That's basically what he's saying.
Yep.
There are so many ways that you could take that. It'd be beautiful. Des fuck counter on bank 13. And it continues. I'm pretty sure it's still being counted.
Yeah, it is. Well, back to Kitchen Desk. What's your take on this as a secure area bomb site?
All right, let's do. Right, you're an analyst, right? Let's pretend I've just formed Desert Shoe Esports United, and I've hired you as an analyst, and we are preparing to play in Six Memevitational 2022, and I want you to prepare me a strat for this site. What do you propose?
Well, I could be that. I could be really basic and just say rush B. So.
We're defending, mate, not attacking, for fuck's sake.
Oh, sorry. You want a defensive strat?
Hell yeah.
Oh god. I would have mirrors. I would have mirrors up here. The defending team not playing mirror is a bit of a. I imagine, you know, when you're in casual and this comes up, I imagine there's like 5 people in sight sat behind mirrors and shields in little corners that you can't get them out of. I think that's a similar strat that I would have done. And I would have had just Ysera playing Jaeger running around, killing everything.
Just gunning fools down, as you do.
Yeah.
I love how there's like the both the bandit and the kite as well. They're really going hard on this. Nice whiteboard, Fresh. When you run out of space, you just do maths on your head. the rounded whiteboard. These are the kind of tweets we need. Fair play to Sarcastic Brit. I dig it. That's the shit we need to see.
ASB.
Love
I'll
it.
be up in his bill for that. That's all I'm going to say back to him. His tax bill's just gone up by another 100 quid.
And that's going straight to charity. Opening kills to Dick's Disciples. Again, 2-1 up as well. They're in a spot where it's now, okay, 4 versus 4. It's balanced out pretty quick. I wonder if APAC can still hold on to this or if it does go the other way. Jess taking no prisoners. 2 kills coming out pretty fast. Make it 3. So maybe they do want to be saying, look, we'll give you a chance. We'll make it feel close. But really, this is a total stomping ground. Down to a 4 versus 1 before I've even managed to finish speaking.
And again, I'm going to say Anne wins these because she will win one of them at some point. But it won't be this one.
At least you have bullets this time, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, on that IQ LMG, yeah.
Yeah.
She just forgot to use them.
That's the whole idea, right? It's like you take a gun with just loads of bullets and then you haven't got to worry about reloading. It's big brain. We have a donation. What's being said? I was Ace of 42. Balls in your court, boys. Thanks for the hard work. Loving the show and can't wait to play. I can't wait to shit talk you while you play, Ace. That's honestly going to be the best thing ever. Yes, mate.
We've just been tagged in a tweet saying somebody will donate 120 if we do a glass of beans as well. So.
Right. So we're now starting to stand. At least I'm not shaving my eyebrows, right? That's the big one.
I mean, do you know what? I can run out during the next game when Fluke and Dex are casting, and I'll go get some beans.
If Dix suffers win the match of Desert, she must down the tub of beans. A tub of beans I can do. Okay, we can do that. We'll even include the sponsor in it as well because this will work out nice. For KFC, I'll get the tub of beans. I'll let it cool down, and then we'll try and down it.
Oh, we're doing it with cool beans. Oh, okay.
Well, it needs. I don't want to like scald my throat in the process and not be able to cast anymore, mate. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, you can't cast anyway, so.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. How do I kick him out of TeamSpeak again? Can't find the button. Never mind.
I'm just saying what Reddit thinks, mate.
Yeah, just say it, mate. It's fine. None of these casters can cast. Where's Kixon in Tero? What other things are often said?
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, right. Listening to the radio, was that?
Was he vibing?
Yeah, I think that's what he was doing. Yeah.
What's he? Don't tell me. Is he... Oh, draw something. Oh, that's really not what I expected from someone on this team. I expected something far more graphic. Another tweet. Let's get it up. When Fresh doesn't shave his head for a couple of days, I feel the sheer grit on his head will be enough to grind stainless steel down. Yeah, forget about getting grinding stones. Let's just use your head.
Yeah. Sharpen pencils on my head, mate.
I'm just checking Twitter for the first time since we started, and yeah, there's a lot to check, so I'm not going to have enough time to check it all right now, I don't think. I will check it during the break. In fact, after this series, we are swapping out casters, so you get a good rotation throughout the day. And I know lots of you are looking forward to Fluke. She gets to get unleashed for a couple of hours, which is going to be hilarious. I'm really looking forward to hearing that cast with XR Troika as well, one of my good friends from the UK. It'll be well good to see what they bring out. Another donation coming in. Dicks up, reverse sweet time. Fuck COVID. Yes. Fuck COVID in the chat. We all love to see it. That's what it's all about.
That's the most concise, like, donation I've seen. Comment. The most concise. Dicks up are going to do the reverse sweep and fuck COVID. Lovely.
Yeah. Reasonable. To the point. I appreciate it. That's what we love to see. Thank you, Stickula. I love, by the way, how we haven't really talked all about push, operator selections, any real happenings in the game outside of fast down taking something with the bigger LMG so she doesn't have to reload. Wild.
Oh, Natty should have got that.
Should we do comms
Should we
again?
have some comms? Yeah, let's have comms.
Yes, some cheeky comms. Let's go for APAC. So I imagine Jess is pretty stressed right now that they're not winning.
Yeah.
There's no
she's
one
on the
above,
ash.
I don't think.
Watch
They're
it, watch
definitely
it.
stressed.
Okay, the Mozzie dead, Mozzie dead. I'm gonna push the whole
One
way, you
should be
guys
on
push that
site.
side.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they starting
to
in
trade
front of
me?
us? Because he just said Mozzie dead.
He's there, right, crouch.
Behind north table.
Counter,
Left
counter.
side.
What do you? Yeah.
Oh no. Sorry.
Oh.
Unlucky, dude. Unlucky.
Oh, good night, Jess.
Oh, there's a hole on me.
Damn.
Damn.
Alright, that was close.
Do you know what I just worked out there, Des?
What?
R6 Dick must only have Jaeger and Recruit unlocked on that account.
So when someone else takes Jaeger, or if he's on attack, he's screwed, basically.
Yeah, I believe so. Incredible.
Reasonable. There.
I
mean,
wonder what... Medics, can you, like, see what rank he is? Is that
Yeah, let's have a
available in
look.
custom games? Actually, can we go down the ranks of all the players, just in case? We'll definitely be doing this when Caliber Jacobs play.
oh, Fuse is now finally getting brought up by Salty, by the way.
Okay.
Level 35. Oh.
35. Probably cheating. Yeah. Oh.
She's
yes.
gold?
That was a positive KD, though. I think.
She ain't got... That don't feel right. I swear Raven was like high plat before. They just not climbed this season.
Incredible stuff.
Damn, imagine if I'm actually higher ranked than Jess. This will be unbelievable.
Is anybody on Dick's Disciples ranked? Oh, yeah. That's right. Hot for
Oh, it's an alias. It's an alias account for Jess. That's why. It's not a main account. I see. I see.
Biohazard container located by
Oh, thank you very much. Smiley face from
$50
Makes Sense.
donation. Incredible.
With a very
very
concise message. Where does that put us at now, actually? it.ly/r6-covid. We are at $500. That's not a bad start considering we're selling our first series. And of course, we've got the final tomorrow. That's the big one.
Yeah,
we are
we've
still
only
doing
got
this thing,
6
by the
more
way.
series today.
Oh, can we also see what the donation leaderboard is? So we know who's getting a charm.
5 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, it's
We
worth
have
reiterating that the top 10 people, in terms of donation value, will be receiving a Ubisoft chibi.
Yes,
That's correct, isn't it? Yeah.
indeed. One
So
of the new gen ones as well.
Ubisoft have kindly given us the chibis to give away, and they're going to fulfill the shipment of it as well. So we'll be in touch, obviously, after the tournament to organise that.
Lovely. That'd be part of the fun. And of course, the captains also give one away just for like general interaction on Twitter and things like that as well. So there's lots of stuff to give away, basically. It's fantastic. We'll get it up later anyway. We know at the minute there are less than 10. So technically everyone who's currently in, I think, is in a spot to win. Are there less than 10? I think there's more than 10.
Yeah.
We can find it later. We'll talk about it then. Don't worry about it.
We have fuse.
So, yeah, I was going to say, do they win this round, do you reckon, and take the map when we go through the stadium?
Match point, yeah. I
It
hope
is.
so. I thoroughly hope so.
I'm not doing that. That's just disgusting.
Oh, that's made me feel sick, Des.
I know. I'm not going to lie. That's a little bit far, boys. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, how much was it that you shaved your eyebrows for in that previous? It
I
was
think
like a grand or something, wasn't it?
It was,
quite
yeah.
a
It was
lot of money.
it was 500 from Doki. DM me was like, I'll donate 500 quid, but you need to do whatever I tell you to do. And I was like, do you want to tell me what it is first? Like, I'd rather know if it's going to be that amount of money. And he just donated 500. Was like, shave your eyebrows, and I was like, great. I mean, I didn't say yes. That breaks in a frost map, by the way, beautiful.
Yeah.
And then I think I shaved one, and then everyone put in. I think Jess, bless her. She didn't
Yeah,
realise
a
the
lot more
conversion
money.
rate between pounds and Australian dollars. So she donated like £230 or something. That was some stupid amount in Australian dollars, bless her. And I was like, yeah, ruined, but at least I shaved the eyebrows, right? They did grow back in about 6 to 8 weeks, though. So Salty's initial idea of 4 to 6 months was a little bit off, and I'll be happy and grateful for that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we all know Salty, as much as entertaining, he's not usually accurate, so...
No. Oh, donation again. Let's do it. Let's do it. What we got? This one from Mama Fresh. Mama Fresh has Heinz beans.
Oh, God.
Is that actually your mum?
That is my mum, yeah.
No
My
way.
lovely mum who delivered my Red Bull fridge. I'm guessing is now going to deliver some beans.
Oh, Mama Fresh. I need to come meet Mama Fresh. When COVID's over, mate, I'm coming for a beer. I want to give your mum a big hug.
Do you know what? You'll have to fight your Fabian first, because...
Mate, is there a
I
mum
think
out
she's already
there that Fabian isn't trying to get on? I say
know.
trying. I'm pretty sure he's already gone through half the scene. It's too easy for him.
And
What
there we
happens
go.
when you're the best player in the world?
Six Disciples won, Des.
Jess a little bit muted. Good half. Yep, good half, guys. Well done.
Yep.
Stadium, time to sweat.
Time to sweat. Bomb. Stadium.
Chat has no channel points left. That is a good point. How many people in the chat actually tried to back APAC to win that whole thing? Dun. I love the music so much.
Yeah, the music is so good.
It was the little addition I didn't expect at all, and Jacob was just like, "Yeah, I've got some really cool stuff to throw out here." So here it is.
Des.
What's this in the feed? The social media team when Jacob says no emotes. Oh yeah, they were asking like about emojis and stuff, and Jacob was like, no. So what they've done is started getting ASCII ones instead. Fair play.
Yeah, fair enough. We've got a quick update on the off-stream match, which is Team UK against Team Russia, I believe. And they were playing on, let me just find it. They were playing on Skyscraper, Canal, and then obviously Stadium. They're still in map 1 of Skyscraper, locked at 2-2.
Ooh.
Which is quite interesting, because I thought Russia would just go through them, to be honest.
It's progressing okay by the sounds of it. Fair play. Let's have a look at our meme of the match, though, sponsored by KFC. See what we liked the most in that match, because being truthfully honest, I barely watched any of it. We were too busy talking about beans, if I'm completely honest. Maybe it was Nata jumping into the frost mat. No, of course it's going to be the Cav jump out. Yeah. That was big sad. Nata completely ruined that moment for me. But hey, thanks Nata for ruining what was going to be a really fun tournament. We've got some highlights coming up in just a second as well. Then we'll go to a short break before we come back for that third and final map, which is going to be Stadium. And of course, there's going to be another code for 15 alpha packs ready to give away. So as a reminder, rainbow6.com/redeem. Have it open and ready, because in about, 10 minutes time, you'll find we're going to give that code away. So keep your eyes peeled this time. Very, very quick. Highlights coming in just a few seconds, then we'll crack on. Who do you reckon takes it then, Fresh? From what you're seeing so far today, between a semi-serious, I guess, knowledgeable map like Bank through to Yacht that no one has touched in about 10 years, what do you reckon happens on Stadium?
Well, like we said, we saw Bank semi-serious was in comp pool. The Stadium map is kind of two comp maps converged, so we're expecting Jess's team to win this.
Absolutely. Well, break time in just a second, and when we come back, we'll be back for map number 3. See you in a few. A little countdown in my ear, just like 5, 4, 3. It's almost like,
wasn't it?
it's very rhythmic, isn't it? Actually, I quite enjoy that about Jacob. Bless him. By the way, someone did tweet out saying that they'd won the, well, that they got the code, I think, from the first map. Goddess Cakes on Twitter. Congratulations. Enjoy your 15 packs. Again, 13 more of those codes to go today. We've got one more coming up on this map in just a few moments' time. Stadium. This is where things get, air quotes, more serious. I guess in true spirit of the Six Invitational, of course, Stadium is a map that is released around about this time. We're going to Bomb. We're playing on Stadium. It's the final decider map. It kind of tries to get as close towards being competitive Siege as we can, or as competitive as you can get on 200 ping. Make of that what you will.
Yeah, I mean, competitive Siege with, you know, a talent mismatch. You know, we're going to see...
Like on this casting desk, mate. There's me and then there's you, and you're really good. And I'm not.
Oh, that was a nice save. That was a nice
The
save.
reverse flame.
Yeah. Hey,
There you go, mate.
it does look like we're in the same room, Des.
Yeah, someone said that on Twitter. I tell you what, mate, if we open and close our doors in unison, I reckon we can make this work. Open your door.
Hang on, I need to get the Red Bull out of the way. Yep.
That's a real nice plug, by the way. I appreciate that. So you open yours, and then as you close it, I open mine. One, go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that time was a little bit off, but we nearly got there. It's beautiful. Look.
It works.
There you go.
It works.
If honestly, if I could reach through and slap him around the back of the head, I'd absolutely love to do it. Or just rub it and just be like, ooh, it's not as smooth as I thought it might be, but there we go. And yes, I do have a towel on my door. Honestly, there's some beautiful... I can do this as well. Literally in front of me is a pillow for sound absorption, because otherwise stuff bounces around my room like a lunatic.
I was wondering
Fresh.
what you was going to show us then, Des.
No one needs to
It's
see
not
what's
like
down there,
PS4
mate. Don't
again, is
worry. No. Have you seen my weeb wall, by the way?
No, and I don't really want to. I'm not
Yes,
sure
you do.
the chat wants to.
Look at the weeb wall, mate. Glorious. Look at all the weebdom on there. There's a little bit of Zofia stuff as well. That was from the Secret Santa for Rainbow Six, actually. It's glorious.
Oh, I completely
And then, of
forgot
course,
to do that last year.
Red Bull. That's the thing too, just in case you guys didn't see their logo at the top of the screen above my head. We have another donation, by the way. Let's have a look. Snacks for school, grow some hair fresh, you blinding the kids.
I keep promising people that I will grow my hair out. It's like I'm bald by choice. I'm not bald by the fact that my hair is bad. But I don't think people would recognize me or
Questionable. I've never seen you with hair, I don't think.
Yes, you have. We had a very nice meal in Birmingham.
Oh, the sushi restaurant. Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dying to go back.
No, you just
dying.
had sushi.
Oh, man. As soon as it opens up, we're going to go. We're going to go back
Yeah.
there. We're going to have more sushi. It's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
God damn. Sad times, man. I'm honestly so good to that place is still closed. Everyone's been watching, like, ever since the start of lockdown. It didn't even, like, open back up when restaurants were allowed to. It stayed
for, like,
closed.
takeaway or anything.
No. Absolutely nothing. It was very, very rough.
I had a Portuguese chicken restaurant takeaway from the other day. Like, the other day for the first time in years.
How
I
was
didn't
that?
even know they were doing takeaway. It was really good, but, like, 18 months. I used to go all the time. 18 months I haven't had it. Not 18 months. A year.
Bloody
something.
hell. I had a Nando's last week for the first time in about...
I was trying not to say it, Des, because we've got sponsors.
KFC's better. I can say that and save it. Don't worry too much. Portuguese chicken restaurant.
Oh my god, Des, I'm trying so hard not to say Nando's.
Hey, look. KFC never said you can't mention any competitors. We just can't show them. There's a big difference in this case, so we're pretty safe to say it.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, I've had too many bonus banquets during this lockdown. I'm pretty sure I'm having another one later on today, so that's one to look forward to as well. However, we have a map to look forward to. Stadium is coming up. This is the final decider between these teams, and what I love most of all is that we are working out on schedule perfectly well, Fresh. We are looking at about half an hour a map, which means we have enough time to change over. There's a little break for the players. It's perfect.
It's almost like we've got the best people behind the scenes scheduling it all out for us.
I remember everyone got really nervous. It was almost like a meltdown in the Discord when we were like 2 hours per series. And then I think we were like, oh, wait, but every team's got to play 4 matches now. Let's go and do an hour and a half per series. And everyone was like, whoa, you can't do that. It was like, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And it's working out okay. So we'll give it.
Yeah.
I actually wonder how much KFC are going to make today from all of us like buying chicken potentially. Could be a great amount.
Yeah, do you know what? All I've been thinking about since KFC came on board for about 3 days is KFC.
I said yesterday, all the ads in my feed have just been KFC.
Have they really?
Yeah. And Samakas actually makes a good point in chat. Nando's doesn't make a console with a chicken warmer. Just saying, we know who wins.
Yeah. We know we're split. There you go, Des. We're split. Where's split? Where's banana? Do you know where split is now, Des? Have you had a chance to learn?
Yes, mate. I'm very aware.
Did you know where it was before and you just lost in the moment? I
think, truthfully, it's not a call out actively used. I would have called it blue. But if someone said to me, "Oh, where do you think split is on theme park when Armory and Throne?" I would have been able to give after a second or so. Oh, it's there, right? That's what they mean when they say it. But again, in the moment, like Affy said blue to me, and I was still just like, I have no idea. Just panicked. It was great. But again, R6-COVID bit.ly at the very start. Don't know why I did that back to front, but I did. Love to get some donations in. We will read out your message on stream.
Oh,
Pog.
Stadium.
Pog, let's go.
Pog.
I love the walkout. It's just so thematic and beautiful. It's like a really weird Olympic torch in the background. Imagine if we ever do actually get a proper stadium like this to have a Siege tournament in.
Imagine that, yeah. Like, just an Olympic stadium.
Yeah.
Incredible.
We'll dream. We can dream one day. Look at it. All the flags and the torch and yeah, it's beautiful.
It really is amazing. Like, I think I said this last time about the stadium in 2020 and this map. Just how clean all the map is as well, the way it plays out. I really hope we get more maps like this that are just clean. There's not much clutter, and you know, it's just really nice.
Yeah,
really nice. This map.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Right, as a heads up, guys, it's time for the code. It's on your screen right now. Yeah, I didn't even give you much notice on that one, but I did tell you 10 minutes ago to get the website open ready. Yeah. P8CJ BCFX C9PX 9FMK. Again, please, if you get it, get on Twitter, hashtag Six Memevitational. We want to know who has won these codes. Send us a screenshot, whatever you got to do. We'd love to see it. Enjoy the codes if you win that one.
Indeed.
It is an interesting thought, actually, about Stadium being so clean as a map. I know a few people have said, oh, a map without any kind of clutter or thematic could be quite interesting. Daily reminder to Flame Sternab, hashtag fuck Sternab. Yeah, fuck Sternab.
I'm all on board. Fuck Sternab.
Right, we're drawing up a list today, right? So far, we've started with fuck COVID. Now we're on to fuck Sternab. What's next? We'll think of something.
Oh, yeah. There was a couple of things I wanted to say, but probably can't.
There'll be a player that we choose throughout the day.
Yeah.
Another donation. Let's go. How much money for Des to wear fishnets? I don't actually own any fishnets, believe it or not, so I'm afraid I can't do that.
Does your lovely other half not have any?
No. Interestingly, no, actually, she doesn't.
Oh.
Much to my dismay. Say again, sorry, Jacob. What did you say, Jacob? Amazon Prime can deliver for tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think so.
I tell you what, whoever just donated that, if you want to DM me, I have Desertu's address.
That one goose,
I will
his
give
name
you his
is.
Address, and then you can order the fishnets, and Des will wear them on stream. And then you.
I will not wear them on stream.
He will.
Honestly, I'm actually constantly asking myself where my line sits. After shaving eyebrows, the line's pretty deep, to be fair.
Oh.
I mean, the line was no longer on my face with the eyebrows, that's for sure.
Yeah,
all right, we're kicking things off,
the bomb's
though.
going down.
Yeah, they've actually gone super hard on this as well. Beautiful. Oh, the swing, but just too late by a couple of seconds and misses out on it. But Salty's got the knife. He's gone for it as well. Jessie's the last one left alive, and she's got to hold it all by herself. Fastdown's going for the defuse. She's dead in the ditch with Jess Goat, and that's going to be the Memers winning the first round. Beautiful.
And we've got a donation as well from Gabe.
If Shabs will ever get some ass, I'll donate $1 million to charity. Yeah. The charity will have to look at that money and just think maybe one day, but no, it's never going to happen. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's never going to happen.
No. Never going to happen. Small price to pay.
What about that then, Des? We saw a perfect example of defenders just playing for the retake. That was incredible.
It was smart. I mean, they were literally half a second off what? Killing the planter as they were trying to plant in smoke as Fastdown came for the swing. I bet you Jess is going mental now. Where was the cover? That plant was going down. No one was there protecting. No one got fast down. What's going on? We're about to lose to the meme team. The team that everyone expects to lose. Another donation. COVID bad. Memevitational good. Yes. TY Ali. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and I think COVID. I think pro teams can learn a lot from that. If pro teams just allow attackers to, when pro teams run defensive, they allow the attackers to plant and just have a cav lurking somewhere really random. They'll get an interrogation and a free retake, and they'll win the round. Honestly, I don't know why we won't be seeing G2 run that same strat, for example.
I need to ask about that actually. G2 at last SI, when you had that wonky strat on Cafe, that didn't it come off well actually and it worked?
Yes, it did. So there was a lot of. We started in, so obviously when you're at Six Invitational and you're doing strats and stuff, you don't do it in the practice area because the practice area is literally. I mean, you was there, Des. You saw it. It's just like. It's an area. It's a shared
little
area,
plastic
right?
teams between teams. Yes,
yeah, you can hear
everything.
Yeah, I remember we were doing a scrim against. While we were out, we were doing a scrim against Fnatic, and we could hear them calling out in our booth. So yeah, so when you're doing strats, you go up to the hotel rooms. So we was in Shaz's and mine hotel room, and we started out this just elaborate plan of how we could like counter BDS, and it ended up evolving like Fuse, Glass, Monty, and Fabian was like sat there on the chair in the hotel room. And he was like, "I am not playing fucking Fuse, Glass, and Monty at the Six Invitational." I was like, Fabian, you are. And it took about 4 hours, and eventually he agreed to it. We tried it, and it worked, and I think we got 3 or 4 rounds on attack with like Thatcher and Maverick banned, because obviously Ace didn't exist then, and stuff was much harder. I think Hollywood didn't exist then either. So things were much harder, and then obviously we won the map from it. But yeah, honestly, it was like we was all high when we created that strat, but it worked.
Wouldn't have been surprised. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. It's one of them wild ideas that you sit and propose, and I imagine people turn around and go, "Are you actually high?" And then somehow it works, and they're like, "Right, okay."
Oh, Des, I don't think I ever told you this. Do you remember when, because me, you, and Medics, we used to, the Six Invitational 2020, we went down and went to the pool and the jacuzzi.
Yes.
I remember telling
Medics
you
is hot tub, man. He loves that jacuzzi.
Yeah. I remember telling you quite elaborately, because there was a player of a team we were playing, swimming in the pool. And I remember telling you quite elaborately that we was really prepared for a map that we wasn't prepared for at all, just so you would hear it. And they banned it first.
The big brain
like,
play.
yeah.
The debate. Unlucky, I guess. Six Invitational, Dick's finally up and Cap can in play. Let's fucking go. Yes,
Let's
absolutely,
go.
Nikki. Let's go.
Medics has messed up here. It's blue team and orange team. What's he doing?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Apparently it's a game limitation that you can't edit it. Sorry.
I mean, to be fair, it would be like, everyone's just like, you're never going to see that played in a custom tournament. No way. Haha, joke's on you, Ubisoft. Yes, you are.
And there we go. It's looking like it's going to be 1-1. Unless Modern pulls off a 1v3, which would be incredible.
It's definitely going to his next compilation of what happens at this kind of thing. Here we go. Yeah, boy, Madman. Fuck Sternab. Love it.
Yeah. Out of interest in this game, man, have we got people defending twice in a row?
Have we? I guess you can't change the playlist, can you?
Again? Yeah.
Unlucky, I
It
guess.
looks like it's a playlist limitation, but we'll just roll with it. It's the Six Memevitational. It doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, rules are more like guidelines. It's the famous old quote from Pirates of the Caribbean. More like guidelines, really.
Oh, unlucky mum. Gio's just messaged me. Give me Des's address and I'll order the fish.
For fuck's sake, no. I'm not going to wear them even if they turn up. Like, I'm not going to do it. I don't know. I say that actually. I might. I don't know. I've got really thick thighs though, so they're going to have to be like, I guess actually they're super stretchy, aren't they? No, I do. My thighs are actually massive.
Are they? If I donate 20 quid, will you get your thighs out on stream?
How much for Des to wear a maid dress? Fluke can hit me up.
Oh no.
She's got all the stuff. Actually, I'm really curious to see if Fluke does turn up wearing something wild. The kind of thing she'd do.
I hope she does. Because she's been teasing wanting to wear more elaborate stuff, hasn't she? On official broadcasts. So,
yeah.
You know, this could be a really good chance to do that.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defended.
How much to get Des to start an OnlyFans? Fluke, I'm not doing it. But I barely post on like Instagram as it is. Why the hell would I get an OnlyFans for? I'm never going to post.
Oh no.
Give us a number, Des. I can't do it to myself. I just know one day I'll walk into a business meeting or with a serious investor or something, and they'll go, "Yeah, we're really keen to complete this deal, but we need to ask a question about this first, please." And I'm just like, no.
Des, that's just the ruthless CEO side of you coming out. All you think about is the bottom line, mate.
Matt, I have to. Oh yeah, my OnlyFans actually is linked at the very bottom. Of that link, genuinely, it's on stream, the r6mesports.com one. There is an OnlyFans link at the bottom. I'm not even joking.
Is there actually?
Yeah. Do it, mate. Go to it. Go and check it right now.
I'm gonna have to, mate. I'm gonna have to.
Fluke didn't dress up, apparently.
Oh.
My day is ruined, and my disappointment is immeasurable.
Because the Halloween stuff was incredible.
Fluke, if you're really quick, Stadium's still playing out. There is time to do something.
There's no pressure, though, as well, obviously.
Yeah, no pressure. Not demanding, just slightly requesting. I think Watermelon just clicked on the OnlyFans link.
And that's, in fairness, that's the best thing about this Invitational is how we don't have to run on delay. Because, you know, if anybody stream snipes the Invitational, I will personally just, I don't know what I'll do. But we can just live interact with chat. We can just meme everything. It's great.
Yeah. That'd actually be quite like live in real time. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Six Invitational. What a common between us, APAC and COVID. Both ain't winning. Nice, nice. It's a good, nice flame. Yeah, APAC ain't winning this. I'll never, honestly, Jess will not shut the fuck up about it for the whole year if they win this.
Yeah, that will be bad. Very bad for you.
Yeah, really bad. When does Bolo play? Now, fun story, and you can all get aggy with TSM for this. We did try. I DM Bolo. We tagged him on Twitter a bunch of times. I even emailed someone from TSM, and they came back like the day before saying like, yeah, sorry, we couldn't get a player who involved. Maybe next time. And I was like, great. No Bolo. So Bolo doesn't play. Sad times. Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. I mean, like we said, hopefully we can maybe try and run this some more when appropriate. So, you know, when does Bolo play? Six Memevitational 2022.
A bomb has been located.
There's two thick thighs, pics or lies. Accountability is key. Look, when I'm saying thick, I'm not talking like super curvaceous. I'm a bottom heavy person because my legs are just big. I don't know why. But compared to the rest of me, they're big.
Oh, God. You're digging a hole.
That's an inside joke that can stay inside, I think.
Des, that's not an inside joke. The whole UK scene has that photo, mate.
Yeah, true. That is true.
I'm still flabbergasted, right? That everybody's been holding on to the PS4 photo for the best part of 18 months.
I remember walking into my first broadcast after. I know. Look, that was my rule. I'll explain the story about this at some point, but maybe not right now. We've got another tweet. What's going on? No better way to get back into watching season the Six Memevitational down. Des, she put the fishnets on, for fuck's sake.
All your mentions are just fishnets.
Why am I being targeted by this shit? Why not Fresh?
No, nobody wants to see me in fishnets, mate.
No, we need to do something else. Medics wants to see you in fishnets, apparently. That sounds like the right way to go about this, mate. We both need to be in fishnets.
I'm
and because our rooms look so similar, we can do like a leg raise together and like also be joining our legs in the middle.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Now that
we started, fuck sewer. Yeah, the guy dropped out, man. Screw that guy.
He's currently our only dropout.
Not my life.
Although Dick was a little bit touch and go there. Oh my god, I can't wait. Dick wasn't. Dick was asleep, so we couldn't start the match.
That's the greatest out of context quote ever. Dick's a little bit touch and go. Someone please clip that and send it me. Oh, Thick Thighs says lies. Des nets. Very good. Okay, thanks. Brilliant. Onigiri's losing the plot at the window, apparently. Medics, you can't spin faster than Onigiri. Come on, mate. Please stop. It's not happening.
Do we have production? Do we have an update on the off-stream game at all?
Oh, my belly hurts.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. You're at $864.
Attackers.
Oh, Lord. Dick's a bit touch and go. I'll never get over that.
In other news, Des. Okay, so Russia won the first game for free.
Oh.
Not sure how, because that must be the wrong settings applied for the custom game, but...
They must have started late, right? Like, if they've only just finished one map.
They did go to overtime, I think. So...
Yeah, but... It's an hour and, what, 10, 15 minutes to do one map? That's not how this works. Like, max 35 minutes it should be.
Players not getting in lobbies, Des. You love it.
Players didn't read the rule. Okay, brilliant. Of course.
Okay.
Fresh, this was your job. So we actually allocated, everyone wants to know. Fresh was kind of our like player liaison. He was responsible for managing all teams and players. I think now he's realizing how annoying teams can be to manage sometimes.
Do you know what? Like, I'll probably allude to this after this is all over, because I've now had experience in kind of teams, casting, organising, the project management, everything. Like, all the different areas. And yeah, I totally see every side of it now. How players can be annoyed at having to get in lobbies at certain times, but also how annoying it is when players don't read the rules and stuff, so... Yeah. It's very easy to just, like, accept that you have one point of view on things.
One of those. Anyway, looks like APAC might be steaming towards a victory. 2-1. Yeah, we're actually talking about the tournament for once. Oh, and Dick's dropped. He's gone a little bit floppy and hasn't showed up to play. Unfortunate.
A little bit flaccid.
Like the UK. UK flaccid, not UK massive,
flaccid.
by the sounds of it. So they're now 1 round away from winning. They take the first series, and sounds like a cozy life.
Yeah.
Yo, Lonnie's chopped up in the chat. Look at all these shaggers, he said.
Oh. Do you know what? Last
What?
Six Invitational 2020, I think it was the day after the final. I was obviously very hungover. And I woke up to Lonnie Lightning just stood on my bed on top of me. Bearing in mind,
What?
Lonnie wasn't, like, staying with us either. He
What?
just turned up at our Airbnb, and I was like, honestly, shit me up.
As he
So,
does, I
yeah.
suppose.
Incredible.
God bless the pause timer, by the way. Oh.
Dick issues.
Having dick issues, performance problems, technical difficulties.
Oh, I've just seen...
How
a
many
tweet of
ways
people
can we
with me in
say
a hair.
erectile dysfunction? In a hair. I mean, that's not as bad as fishnets, to be fair, is it?
No, I'd rather wear a hairnet than fishnets.
Right, I've got the fresh clip. Thank you very much, Mr. Humphreys. I reckon it's gonna be the one that I've just read on Twitter myself as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's the same one. We've all seen the blinding reflecting of desert shapely assets. This simply needs to be repackaged in fishnets to create the perfect. What was the rest of it? The perfect man. Desnet's 6 Invitational. Thanks, Gio. Fuck you too.
Big shout out to Gio. So I think I mentioned it yesterday when Parker tweeted, but in terms of Gio's content, she planned all the interviews, did all the interviews with all the players, all the captains, all the community. Her DMs were full. She edited them all, she did the music for them all, and produced all of the content. So, you know, big shout out to her as well.
She did do a hell of a lot. Like, literally shit tons. I mean, some of them we can't even use in broadcast because they've just got so many. It's great. These dicks are going to need some Viagra after APAC beats them so soft. That is a good one. I tell you what, that has got to be one that we hold on to at some point and think about for like the meme of the meme invitational thing, right? These are the kind of good tweets that we've got to have. Thinking about it, I'm guessing we aren't storing, Jacob, all the tweets that we show on stream, right? You have a huge list. Okay, we have a huge list of tweets, so we can go through them after. Okay, cool. And we'll choose out a top 3. Okay, we'll make the social media guys too. Yeah, those guys are paying no money to. They can just sit there until gone 3 a.m. in the morning, picking out their favorite tweets. That's when they start going mental. They all look literally the same.
Yeah, because there's just going to be about 50 tweets for you and Fishnet Stars.
Say again?
There's going to be about 50...
Hi, KFC. Love your chicken. Yeah, I'll be loving it a lot later. I'm actually getting a little bit hungry. I haven't had breakfast, so it's now 20 past 12. It's kind of lunchtime. So I think ahead of the next series, I'll be getting the KFC in for the boys.
Oh, I was going to get it. Like, I suppose we don't have to eat at the same time, do we? I was going to get it later on tonight.
Yeah. Oh, fair. Yeah, do it at the same time, mate. I'll start. Offer a taste test. It'd be wonderful. But there we go.
GG's. Incredible.
It is. Yeah, the game was the thing in the background, by the way, as we sat here and just talk shit for the whole thing. But there we go. APAC do win. They don't fall down to Dick's Disciples. The meme team will not be living up to their dreams of victory. Instead, APAC will take that one 1-0. So officially, the first winning team of a series at the Meme Invitational. How about that?
Yeah, incredible. Thoroughly expected. What wasn't expected was 3 maps. Yacht was, you know, very entertaining, and fair play to Dick's Disciples. The one round they actually got in that map there, and the stadium map, was a really interesting round with a cav interrogation. So
I love how we can't even sit here and go super in depth on certain parts of it. Oh, yeah, it's a really interesting round because they're playing it so strategically. No, they just bought a cav. We got meme of the match ready, of course, sponsored by KFC once again. Go and get that chicken. Let's have a look at what the replay is. Oh yeah, when they were dancing and teabagging around, and the music's there too.
he smoked it as well, yeah.
Love it. That's what it's all about. I love how the meme of the match is not even a serious moment anymore. It's genuinely a meme of the match. Beautiful stuff. We'll have some replays coming up in just a second. Then we'll jump into a break and then the next series comes along. Let's not forget as well, and I think actually I need to tell Fluke and X about the code giveaways, that it's one per map. I imagine Jacob will fill them in. He's got this stuff under lock and key. We'll take a break. We'll sit and chat. We'll talk about fishnets. I really hope not. Let's go to a break, actually. Straight to a break. When we come back, X and Fluke are going to bring you series number 2. We'll be back with you a little bit later on with some chicken and some more Red Bull. See you then.